Then we can see if we can bring up some YouTube. It's all right. Should just be able to blow away. Yeah, I should just be able to blow away the entire table. Or I could do this right here. Hey, do it big. How are you? How's everything going? What is the row key supposed to be? Career ID. Uh, I mean, how do I just blow away the whole table? Should be a way to blow out the whole table. It should be like a client table. Let me see if there's a delete on here. There's a delete on here. You said you're good doing interviews, working with recruiters, trying to get that junior dev job, also making the e-commerce module for my app. Do it big. You want to chat? Of course, the conversation will be streaming. But if you just want to have a conversation, or if you have any questions or soliciting any advice, we could chop it up on here if you like. It's on you. It's no pressure. I know some people, they get very uncomfortable being in the public spotlight, exposing what they're doing. It should be like a courier ID, right? Like a courier ID like that. Something like that. You about to head out, but that would be cool. Cool, cool. And you said junior dev job. How long have you been building software? Fine. And then you say delete. Yeah. So that should work. Add me up on LinkedIn. I sent you an invite. I'll chat with you on there since 2018. Okay. Uh, high altitude. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So you'll probably see like comments showing up for both platforms. 2018, we're in 2021. Um, okay, that makes it makes sense, but just remember that your job title isn't based on years of experience. It's based on what you accomplished, right? And so it's what you accomplished that no one can take away from you, regardless of what you look like, regardless of where you come from. People can't deny what you've already accomplished. So I don't mean to sound like a grandfather or an uncle, but that's pretty much how I live my life within the business world. So, for example, no one can tell me that I haven't built a mobile online fulfillment system from front to back, from mobile client to an Azure backend. No one can take that away from me. They may not like the way I look, they may not like the way I talk, but they can't deny the experience, the mistakes, and the enlightenment that I've received from going through this 2 year exercise. So that's kind of what I mean. And when I moved down to Miami from Cleveland, I went from like a junior developer to a senior developer because no one knew me in Florida. So I could just redefine myself and no one can really dispute that. How could they? It's it's how you model yourself. How do you present yourself? And I mean, real talk, everything is based on illusions. You do it until you become it, even if you have to provide the illusion to others to believe it. That's how religion works, and that's how business works half the time. So that's my personal opinion. Hey, Tommy Luco, how are you? Oh, look at you multicasting like that. All right, do it big. It's been real. Hold up for a second. I got to take care of something. Give me like 1 or 2 minutes. Be right back. I know. 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 Okay, good stuff. All right, so let's. There's some things in my life that I prefer to keep private, so I'm turning off my cam. I'll still share my screen, but okay. So learning. Need to pass some exams for work. What are you learning, Tommy? Tommy Luco. Meantime, let me figure out what else I need to delete on here. Courier solicited. There should be payment intent, right? Right. We'll just copy paste this. And payment intent. You see, Certain customers request that as a contractual requirement, I need to pass the vSphere. What is vSphere? What is that? vSphere. I can't spell sphere. What is that? Mm, Server virtualization software from VMware. Okay. Get off my mic, man. VMware cloud computing virtualization platform includes an updated vCenter, suppose vCenter application discovery manager, and the ability of vMotion to move more than one virtual machine at a time from one host server to another. Have fun with that. So it sounds like you're a sysadmin or something. Is that your job title? You're a sysadmin. You say VMware stuff. As I work for VMware in the hot patch team, they expect me to know how the sysadmin stuff of it works. Well, you know, yeah, I respect sysadmins a lot. I feel like they have to know. I feel like they have to memorize a lot of trivia information to quickly go in and troubleshoot something. I've worked at a startup on the West Coast in Seattle, and like the sysadmins were like, I feel like they were like gatekeepers or the guardians of that startup. It was like two seniors and one junior that they would hire and fire often, but the two senior sysadmins, like they would just have 3, 4 monitors on their desk, and they just, I don't know, man, it just felt like they had so much power. I I'm not a fan of the command line. Well, I won't say I'm not a fan. I'm not competent or productive on the command line. And so that was pretty much the barrier for me to indulge in anything that deals with system administration tasks. So what am I doing here? Payment intent, right? So let's see. Payment intent. All right. I used to be, you just have to know how to Google. Using terminal is key as all our software is on Linux and not even used in GUI. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, can you even? I feel like that stuff has to be learned on the job. I mean, can you? Okay, here's a question: can someone go through a boot camp and be a sysadmin? I mean, theoretically, you're not really using computer science. You're just diagnosing things and doing migrations. Like you're not writing algorithms, you're just executing commands. That might be my ignorance of just saying you're just executing commands, but that's pretty much what I think sysadmins are, in an effort to protect the data. But yeah, you can't just go to a boot camp for that, can you? Or can you? So you learn some basics in a boot camp. Most of the stuff comes through experience. So how many years in the sysadmin arena do you have? And I hope you get a huge compensation increase for passing your certification. I don't really know that much about virtual machines. I mean, I think I have a basic understanding of how they can be useful, but for the past maybe year and a half, I've just been going full throttle in serverless, specifically with Azure Functions. Yo, shh, be quiet. Oh, I should be nice. Can you please like keep it down? Okay. So where am I at? Payment. Yeah, that should work. Hold on. What does the payment intent take? I don't even know where to look. Payment. I thought I had a payment intent entity on my test. Hold up. Yeah, I should just be able to control comment right here. There's no payment intent entity. Oh, okay. Should be in my bank card transaction service or repo. Bank card transactions, this right here. Yeah, I worked 10 years as a sysadmin, but I'm now working in the hot patch team. Why on earth would you pick a job of emergency fixes? That has to be stressful, right? I mean, I feel like they have to compensate you for like carrying a pager and like the stress of losing so much money per minute or per hour. Uh, I I wouldn't volunteer for that. But then again, if that's your whole lifestyle and that's what you do, then I guess that's what it is. I couldn't do it. Am I? Am I? Am I? Am I? No. Where's bank card transactions? Over here. Payment intent. What's the What's the partition key and row key for this? What up? Partition key is payment intent table name. Okay, that's easy to remember. Give me a second as I. Yeah, that's already. No. So do this right here. Then what was the row key for this? Um, was there a row key? I don't have a row key for this. What's this over here? Oh, payment intent ID. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I should just be able to delete the whole table. Um, so you say that as a technical engineer, so it's actually a coding role. Uh, I get about double that amount of money. Hold up, where am I at? Lost my mind. Get about double the amount of money. No pager, just my regular work time. Hey, hold up. Give me 30 seconds. I gotta go. Let me see. Just as a technical, I get about double the amount of money. No pager, just my regular work time. Cool. You work 8:30 to 5. So yeah, easy decision to make. If you high altitude says if you work at VMware, are you pretty far away from the real fires? Then okay. Yeah, hot patches don't mean immediate fixes, but it actually means fixing stuff outside of normal updates. Okay. For example, the latest OpenSL or SSL update, which included some security. Yeah, that stuff, man. I'm sure that I'm making it bigger than what it really is, but that stuff is just intimidating to me. Like, I'm sure people say the same thing about the type of stuff I do. I feel like software developers are kind of spoiled. It gets done when it gets done. I feel like sysadmins can't really say the same thing and keep their job, you know? So, where am I at? Um, I was over here, right? And so, what do we want to do? We just want to. There should be a delete entities. Like, there should be a delete everything in here. Is there a delete everything in here? Yep. No, I'm smart. I'm smart. Um, yeah, I'll just be able to do that, right? And then I just get rid of row key. Yeah. Uh, let me see something down here. For example, it's not that hard to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm not a sysadmin anymore. It's way too stressful and doesn't pay enough. Yeah. Uh, well, I don't know if you've been keeping up with me or not, but on my off time or off hours, I'm trying to build a product, and I've been working on this for like 2 years, and I feel like it's Skynet. But basically, the whole Uber Eats and Grubhub product or service, really, I'm building the same thing. It's just me though. Instead of like 100 or a couple hundred engineers, and so it's a cool learning experience. And I've learned a lot about Azure functions, Azure Service Bus, Azure Storage, and that's what I'm working on right now. And honestly, I rely heavily on integration tests, man. To this day, I don't understand how probably 90% of software shops don't rely on automated tests. Like it boggles my mind how they can get away with that, and how the budget at those shops like just entertains manual everything. But I'm kind of a Nazi when it comes to like automation. In a way, I kind of feel like I don't belong in this industry because I care so much about engineering and refinement and reducing risk. And like in software development, if it's not the military and it's not fintech, like no one cares about risk reduction. Hence, risk reduction being experience. I would say the three pillars of risk reduction are experience, design, and testing. I say those are the three pillars of reducing risk, right? And because I work as a contractor, like I just don't gel well with probably 90% of my coworkers, because I come in and I just I automatically focus on what can be improved. And a lot of people they're not trying to hear that, especially when it's some new guy walking in. They're not interested in entertaining someone that's a complete stranger telling them what could be improved. So yeah, man, ideally I just want to build my own product or service. No, the likelihood of that actually being successful is low, but you gotta be in it to win it, right? It's like the lottery. So I mean, make enough money so that my wife doesn't have to work. She can right now, anyways, and I have permanent home office guaranteed. Why would I become a sysadmin again? You heard? Oh, you found me off a ToggleBits channel? Yeah, because for a lot of people, coding is magic, and that's why it's bloated regarding budgets and poor quality of code. Yep, I agree. Aerospace cares. They're only in flight software. Um, I agree. Well, anything dealing with automated controls, they'll be rigorous. But then you kind of run into that catch-22, right? And this could be my ignorance. I could be completely wrong. But like the catch-22 is uh, manual checks and balances, and not trusting like a high degree of automation. So meaning like, we're all familiar to some extent with continuous integration and continuous delivery, um, and the whole DevOps. Of course, DevOps is overloaded, right? Because you ask a consulting firm or a staffing firm what DevOps is, and they'll tell you it's AWS or Azure, right? But if you actually read books on it, hence my favorite book is the DevOps Handbook, they'll tell you, and I could be wrong, but my understanding is it's a practice of continuously delivering value, right? That's pretty abstract, right? Um, and so if you read if you subscribe to the ideas of What's that guy's name? He gives a lot of talks on continuous delivery. Jez Humble. If you subscribe to Jez Humble's ideology, you the the more that you automate your check-ins with quality automated quality checks, the faster you go, right? The faster the cadence of value that you deliver. Um, and I believe that, but the industry seems to be stuck on the faster you go, the more risk you're taking. So the faster you go, the more instability. And his argument is just humble is the faster you go, and with faster meaning the more you automate, the more stable your software becomes in the long run. And I subscribe to that idea. I know I went off on a tangent, but that's only because you said aerospace. And I'm not confident that aerospace subscribes to that ideology of automate everything and, uh, trunk-based development, right? So if the web forms for the timesheets are shit at NASA, well, that's fine for them. By the way, my ultimate goal at VMware will be to be a member of the Linux Foundation. Oh, you're not scared of what's his name? Linus Trivolt. How do you say his name? Linus, whatever the Linux creator is. You're not scared of him destroying your reputation on the World Wide Web. Linus Torvald. I don't know how you spell Linus. Linus. His name was Torvald or something. How do you spell his name? Linus Torvald. Yeah, he can destroy your career in one tweet. So I wouldn't want to be on that foundation. Linus Torvalds. Okay. Let me say, yeah. Automation is key. It helps figuring out what's going wrong. You're not scared of him. You think he's likable. He's not even the top member of the Linux Foundation anymore. Well, the internet provides the illusion that he's just horrible in regards to people. Like, and I mean, if you're a genius and you just have a better understanding and you can obtain better clarity faster than like 95 to 99% of everybody else or mere mortals, then like it requires extreme humility to not be a jerk. Because I mean your time is limited, right? It really is. And if you're a genius, your time is limited. Like you can I would get so frustrated for people just the politics of people looking out for themselves and their own resources instead of doing the right thing or the effective or efficient thing. So like, yeah, I'll probably be worse than him. Where am I at? What am I doing? Oh, I was deleting payment intents. Okay. This looks fine. So we have delete.orders, delete.courier solicited, delete.payment intent. And then what else is on here? Payment receipt. I gotta do that. Or I said payment receipt. Payout receipt. I'll do that. So this is payout receipt. And all this is just test automation, right? That's the only reason why you see deletes. I don't really believe in deletes. Soft deletes, but I don't really believe in like just updating or deleting data, historical data. He has written some profanity in the mail list, though, for which he is somewhat famous. Well, and he hates NVIDIA for good reasons. The same reasons why Apple is not working with NVIDIA, so he is not even alone with the opinion. Yeah. I'm not even. I mean, NVIDIA. I thought they were like a GPU maker or something, video card manufacturer. Hold up. I know that sounds like foolish for me to ask what NVIDIA does, but I thought they do like video cards. Hold up. NVIDIA. I can't spell NVIDIA. How do you spell NVIDIA? GPU. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This payout receipt. What does that look like? I don't have an entity here. Hold up. It's probably going to be under my courier payroll service, right? Where's my courier payroll? Right down here, right? Be right back. Need to take care of the baby. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, this looks like this right here, right? Yeah. And this is a account ID. Yeah, so I'm not going to know the account ID when I delete. Oh, yeah, actually, I will. I'll take that back. But I'd rather just delete everything. And the name of this table is just payout receipt, right? That's the table. The account ID is the. What is the partition key? Oh, it's just treasury. Okay. That's easy. I don't know what this row key is about. Same thing here, right? Yeah, that should be fine. And what other tables we need to cleanse the stream? This is going to be a little bit challenging. How can I cleanse all this? Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit more challenging to do. I think if the partition key contains courier ID, I think right now, I think it's just easier for me to just delete, manually delete, keep everything else. Okay. So then we'll have a module. Call this teardown. And then we'll have a let execute. Something like that. Equal. Are these async? Yeah, they're async. Okay. Async. Come here. Say async. And then like all this stuff. Unit. They're all units, right? So, like, theoretically, I should be able to do something like, come here. I should be able to do something like this. where I say orders. I don't even need the comma, man. Hold up. Should be able to say orders where you're solicited, payment intent, payment receipt. And actually, I need like literally 60 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Yeah, I could check my comments. And okay. So what do we have right here? We want to say teardown.execute, and we have like these items in here. Okay. And well, because this is async, we probably want to return, I don't know, return a unit. Does that make things a little better? No. So we probably should assign this. No, stop. We should probably assign this list a value. Okay, yeah, I hear you. We say let I don't know, ops equal. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and we got to say all this is delete. Hold on, why didn't that work? I got to look cool when I do this. Delete. I said I have to look cool when I do this. Okay. All right. So we have that. Now what? Theoretically, we should be able to. I thought this was supposed to be like. I thought I had to like map this to an array first. Someone tells me I have to say.